succeeding. As a veteran guitar player or a musician, I'm going to share a couple of tips for you. And I mean, these are kind of no-brainer tips, but I mean, sometimes you just need to hear it again to remind yourself. And my tip number one, and it's kind of straightforward, is to have a clear goal of what you want to achieve, really. I mean, do you want to be the funny YouTube cover guy playing Slayer songs in a banjo, or do you want to be the gear demoing guy, or do you want to be the recording guru, or do you want to be the guy who posts cat pictures and videos on Facebook to gain likes? I mean, or if you want to be all of them, as long as you set the goals, it's going to be easier to achieve them. I mean, it's the same way with guitar practicing. I don't really practice guitar, but I've heard other good people say that if you have goals, it's going to be easier to reach those goals. Otherwise, you just practice. I mean, as long as you have realistic expectations, because I mean, times are going to be slow. It's going to be slow at times, and that's when it's good to know why you're doing this to help you keep you motivated, really. And tip number two would be to be present on social media, which is kind of a no-brainer. With that I mean update often, at least once a day, with quality content, not spam. And I mean, if you picture yourself being your follower, what would you want to see? I mean, I'm a gear nerd. Naturally, people that follow me are gear nerds. I'll post a gear picture. I'll get them. And what else? Also, yeah, be sure to, as I said, it's so easy to reach out to people. And today with Facebook and YouTube, it's so oversaturated with awesome metal bands and guitar players. You have to reach out in every way possible. Use all platforms. I mean, Facebook, YouTube, Twitter, Instagram, all of them. And also be sure to keep up with trends, because who knows if Facebook's going to be around in 10 years. I mean, even 2 years. Who knows? And tip number three would be to, what was it again? Yeah, is to take care of your fans and followers. And this, for me, is a very important part of what I do, because it doesn't matter if you have 1 follower or 100 followers, they need to be treated well and with respect. And I mean, they're the people who support what you do, spreads the word about you. It's really important that they get what they deserve. One of the most important things about what I do is the fact that people ask me questions. It's been there for a while, since I was on the Andy Sneap forum. So I get a lot of questions on Facebook and on email, but I really do answer them all, even if it takes time. But I really want to show people my appreciation that they support me and what I do. So, and a lot of bands don't really do that. I mean, people tend to forget that they're nothing without their fans or followers. And yeah. Tip number 4. What could that have been? Yes, I got it. It's in there. Tip number 4 would be to stay professional at all times. And what I mean about that, as I said, it's kind of connected to tip number 3, which is treat everybody with respect and no negativity at all. I mean, you treat the people that don't even like what you're doing, you have to treat them with respect also. I mean, when I started out on YouTube, I only got like great comments and reviews and people really cheering for me, and it was awesome. But the more I grew, more and more people arose to try to ruin your day, really. And I really took it personal at first, but after a while I kind of realized that they're just a part of you evolving and making yourself a following, really. And I mean, you should see them as a token of that you made something for yourself. And even if you stay professional, it's very important to have a sense of humor. At least I think so. And to really be yourself. Because if you are yourself, people are going to be able to relate. and they will listen to you, and it's simple as that. I mean, it's a no-brainer, really. I mean, don't be an asshole. It's simple. I mean, yeah. And tip number 5. Well, I need to practice. Tip number 5 is to never, and this I learned the hard way, I told you about it, is to never expect anything from anyone. I mean, go do it yourself, go create your own product, I mean, if you're heading into the gear demoing thing or YouTube videos or don't know anything about video editing, go out and learn it, see it as an investment in yourself. I mean, there's a ton of tutorials out there, and I mean, what I feel is important with me, when I do everything myself, I'm in control. When I rely on someone else, I lose that control. And if I screw up, I can only blame myself. And I don't like having favors with other people. But if you decide to work with people, be sure to find people that are as motivated as you. Because, I mean, it can be so rewarding bouncing ideas with someone that's on the same level as you, really inspiring. I have a really good French friend called Sylvain, and he makes all the artwork for Fear. He was part of designing this guitar line right here. And whenever we go off on emails and on Skype, it's like, wow, it's a jerk-off fest. It's, yeah, but I mean, the inspiration, he really inspires me, and he at least he says I inspire him. But I mean, it's a really awesome collaboration, and you should try to find people like that only, and try to keep those around you. And try to, it sounds kind of harsh, but keep the other ones. Just drop them. You can still be friends with them. They're probably your friends, but don't work with them. Okay, those were my tips. Any questions about this social media thing, or do you just want me to play more songs?